Break the board sports. It's your boy RJ Cash Cole. Click that like, hit subscribe. Part 2 here on a Monday. Again, become a member here on YouTube and get your plays. Entry level capper, one play a day. Make money, 2 or more plays per day. Let's go ahead and hop into the back end of the slate here. Again, we already put out part 1, first 4 games. Now let's hop into the back 4. Milwaukee Brewers at the St. Louis Cardinals in a matchup at the NL Central. Right now, your total setting at 8 for this one. 60% of the bets equaling 53% of the handle going to the over 8. 40% of ticket count equaling 47% of the handle going to the under 8. When you look at the side, Brewers laying $1.20 here. 73% of the bets equaling 92% of the handle going over. So a lot of love for the Brewers. Books are going to need those Cardinals to come in. 27% of ticket count, 8% of the handle on the Redbirds. Now, your pitching matchup, Southpaw Shane Drohan going to get the call for the Brewers. 3-2 with a 3.12. Dustin May struggled, then he was okay. Now he's back struggling again. 5-6 with a 4.80 ERA here for May. Now, again, May was on a little bit of a run, but over his last 2 starts, he's only pitched 2 2/3 innings. He's given up 11 runs between the Braves and the Royals, 2 teams that have not been playing good baseball, as to where Drohan, his last 3 starts, has given up a total of 3 runs. He's pitched extremely well here. Now, May, he did face the Brewers back on May 27th, went 7 innings, only allowed a run and struck out 9. That was one of his better performances of the year. Again, Brewers, you're getting them at a short price here, -$16. Now, the Brewers have won 10 of their last 14 games. They've beaten the Cardinals 4 of the last 5. Brewers also have been road warriors. They're 6-1 their last 7 on the road. However, the city of St. Louis has not been nice to the Brewers. The Brewers are just 3-7 their last 10 trips to St. Louis. Now, the Cardinals, they have won 5 of their last 7. They've played to the under 9 of their last 10 at home and 8 of their last 12 overall. On top of that, head-to-head, these 2 teams have played to the under 5 of their last 7. When you look at this, I'm going to play the Brewers here, I believe. When you get them -$20 or less, I think that's just a situation where you're almost forced to fire on them. So I like the Brewers in this spot. D-backs, man, they let us down yesterday. They had the 1-0 lead, just couldn't get their run support. Eduardo Rodriguez pitched an absolute gem, and they left him out there to dry, gave up 3 runs in the top of the 7th. And the D-backs lost 3-1 to move us to 1-3 on the night. Now, the Padres -$15 today. D-backs -105 on the road. 68% of the bets equaling 90% of the handles on the Padres. 32% of ticket count equaling 10% of the handles on the D-backs. Now, 8.5, that is our total here. 50-50 on the ticket count. Very even. Money is not. Money way shifted. 89% of the handle to the under 8.5. 11% of the handle to the over 8.5. When you look at the pitching matchup, Brandon Pfaadt is going to get the call for the Brewers, or the D-backs rather. 1-1 with a 5.82 ERA. Now, Padres and D-backs have the same exact record, 44-45. Pitcher for the Padres, Walker Buehler, 5-4 with a 4.61 ERA here in this one. Now, Pfaadt, his last start against the Giants, 5 1/3, one run allowed. Buehler, he had pitched back-to-back games only allowing a run, and then his last one against the Cubs, 4 innings, 9 runs allowed. He got absolutely pasted by the Cubs. D-backs just 3-6 their last 9. Also 1-6 their last 7 versus the Padres. Now, they're also 1-5 their last 6 on the road at San Diego. So the Padres have definitely had the upper hand in this series. The D-backs have played to the under 10 of their last 11 overall. Padres 5-2 their last 7 at home. It's probably a good thing they're back at home because they're just 1-8 their last 9 overall. Again, Padres have beaten the D-backs 5 of the last 6. When I look at this, obviously, short price, it would be Padres or nothing here in this one. You can find the Padres as low as $1.10 over there at FanDuel. So, again, I would be leaning Padres or nothing in this matchup. Next game on the board, Blue Jays at the Giants. Blue Jays here are the favored, -115, -105 to come back on the hometown Giants. 28% of ticket count equaling 63% of the handles on the Giants. So some sharp action there on them. Blue Jays, 72% of ticket count equaling 37% of the handle, laying the $1.15 on the road. Now, when you look at this, 7.5 is your total. 71% of the tickets, equaling 93% of the handle going over the 7.5. The Giants, 29% of ticket count, equaling 7% of the handle going to the under 7.5 here in this one. Again, your pitching matchup, Kevin Gausman going to get the call for the Blue Jays, 4-7 with a 4.28. The flamethrower, he's had an up and down season. Landon Rope started out very strong. Now he's kind of flamed out a little bit. 5-8 with a 4.55 ERA here for him. Gausman had given up 13 runs over 2 starts between the Rangers and Cubs. His last start was better, but he got no run support. The Blue Jays lost to the Mets 3-0. However, Gausman, 6 innings, 1 run allowed, struck out 7. Now, Rope in he had back-to-back starts, giving up 2 runs to the A's and Marlins, and then his last time out against the D-backs, he pitched only 2 2/3, gave up 6 runs there in that one. The Blue Jays are just 3-9 their last 12. The AL champs from last year just absolutely have fallen apart. Now, they have beaten the Giants 5 straight, and the Blue Jays are 6-3 their last 9 on the road. Giants and Blue Jays have played over the total for their last 5. However, the Giants have played to the under 8 of their last 9 at home. Blue Jays might be a good thing for the Giants because the Giants 4-1 versus American League opponents. Listen, both of these teams, neither one of them really good. Blue Jays 42-48, Giants 37-52. I do like Gausman. I would look Gausman or nothing here if I was going to make a play on the game. But again, just took a pass on this one. Rockies at Dodgers. Dodgers laying 220 plus 180 to come back on the Rockies. As you would expect, not a lot of love out there for the Rockies. Dodgers are getting 92% of bets, 95% of the money. Now, 10 is the total in this one. 56% of the ticket count, equaling 98% of the money. A lot of money here to this over 10, mainly because of the pitching matchup. Now, 2 southpaws are going to square off. Kyle Freeland, a guy that was pretty decent. I mean, he was never great, but he wasn't terrible. This year, he's been terrible. 2-7 with a 7.25. Now, Eric Lauer going to get the call for the Dodgers. 4-5 with a 4.84 ERA. Freeland, though hit 2 of his last 3 starts, he's only given up 2 runs. Lauer, back-to-back 3-burgers against the Tampa Bay Rays and the Sacramento A's. Colorado is actually 4-1 their last 5, but the Dodgers have manhandled them. Dodgers have beaten the Rockies 9 of the last 11, and they've beaten them 10 straight at Chavez Ravine. Now, the Rockies just 5-12 their last 17 on the road. That's going to be a problem because, again, they've lost 10 straight in L.A., and the Dodgers just absolutely destroy people at home. They're 15-5 their last 20 at home, 7-2 the last 9 overall here for the LA Dodgers. Again, I was talking about this with the Phillies. I think you can do it with the Dodgers. You could go Dodgers, Argentina, and Spain, 3-team parlay here for today. You'll carry it over into Argentina tomorrow to beat Egypt. That would be plus $1.34. I also like if you throw in there just looking at the Spain-Portugal matchup. Just talk about that again. I know we're talking about baseball, but you could go total goals in this one, over 1.5 goals. So go over 1.5 in the Spain game, take Spain, take Argentina, and take the LA Dodgers plus $1.73. The 5th leg, obviously, the Phillies, that puts you at 3-1 money to make you a little cheddar there. RJ Cash Cole, Break the Board Sports, giving you stats, trends, information to help you with your handicap. Whether you fade or follow, hope you win your bets. God bless and happy handicapping.